Listen up, my warriors of the grind. This message is for every one of you who's ever felt the weight of silence, the chaos of absence, and the panic that hits when the world suddenly goes dark. I see you. I respect your patience, your loyalty, your restless minds that refuse to stop spinning. Today, we dive deep into what it means when someone steps back, not out of weakness, but power. When they vanish for days and the world loses its mind, there's a story beneath that silence. Bro went offline for 3 whole days. No texts, no calls, no signs, just silence. And suddenly, 3 people lost their minds. Why? Because they were tethered to someone else's presence, like a lifeline they couldn't cut. But here's the truth. Nobody wants to say out loud. Sometimes going offline isn't about running away. It's about reclaiming your power, your peace, your sanity. When someone disappears like that, it shakes people up. It's like the world stops spinning for those who depend on their constant presence. But what they don't realize is the power behind that silence. It's a shield, a boundary, a statement. Not everyone can handle the strength it takes to step away, to pause, to say, I need space to breathe, to think, to grow. Because in this non-stop noise, the true warriors know when to retreat. Not because they're scared, not because they're weak, but because they value themselves enough to refuse to be consumed. You see, the world expects you to always be on, always reachable, always ready. But that's a trap. It's a prison disguised as connection. Real strength, real power. It's knowing when to disconnect, to reconnect, to reset your energy, to protect your mind, to stop feeding the chaos that wants to drag you down. Those 3 people who lost their minds, they're the ones still trapped, still tied to the constant noise, still afraid of silence. But you're learning the secret. Silence isn't empty. It's full of power. Silence is your power move. It's the calm in the storm, the space where you gather strength no one else can see. You don't need to explain your absence. You don't owe anyone your presence every single moment. Because true peace comes when you stop reacting to every noise, every demand, every expectation. When you step back, you create room for clarity, room for focus, room to rebuild who you really are, not who others want you to be. And when you return, you come back stronger, more grounded, unshakable. They might have lost their minds while you were offline, but you gained yourself. That's the real win. So don't fear stepping away. Don't worry about who's watching or waiting. Your peace, your energy, your growth, they're worth more than any reaction. Remember, the world can spin without you being glued to it 24/7. And sometimes, the biggest power move isn't to show up loud. It's to step back quietly, to recharge, to rise again, unstoppable. Because when you come back, it won't just be as someone who was offline. You'll be someone who's mastered the art of playing the game on your terms. Stronger, wiser, untouchable.